Hello there, my disciples! Welcome to Find Your Path, where I work together with other VTubers and we create characters based off their favorite character. With me today, I've got Keyblade Mistress.
Oh, fellow Keyblade warriors! I am Keyblade Mistress. I'm a character designer, voice actress to reviewer as Mary and Pamela, and I'm the captain of the RLS Gummy Star with my companion Moogle named Mooch.
Aww.
Let's get this started.
Alright. So, Keyblade Mistress, what character are we making today?
Ooh, that is a good question, RNJesus. I have so many favorite characters to choose from, but looking back at the time I had fun playing on my PlayStation 2 during high school, I started to develop the crush on one of the characters. Some of you guys watching this might know him as the Flurry of Dancing Flames. That's right, I got his name memorized, for we are talking about the heartthrob of the Kingdom Hearts series, Axel.
Who am I? Oh, my name's Axel. Got it memorized.
Alrighty then. So, let's go ahead and start off with who Axel is in the games.
From what I can recall about Axel, he is number 8 of the Organization 13 in Kingdom Hearts 2, but we see him first in Rechain of Memories. He can be devious when it comes to orders that were given to him, even if they are icky jobs, as he calls it. But he does it with ease and can endure everything. But we also notice him in Birth by Sleep as Lee, before he became Axel in Organization 13.
Now,
So
Birth by
let's see
Sleep,
if-
that takes place in the past, right?
Well, Lee is who he originally was before the tragic accident in Radiant Garden. But when we see him in Rechain of Memories and 358 of 2 Days, we get to see him in the Castle Oblivion in Chain of Memories trying to get Sora. But in 358 of 2 Days, he teaches Roxas. I'm starting out of breath.
No, that's quite alright. Alrighty then, so that gives me a little insight about who he is as a character. Now, chances are he knows how to fight, right? How would you
Yes,
explain
he
how he
does.
fights?
Well, he fights with finesse, especially with his 2 chakrams. He could even use some fire techniques, as well as creating a firewall to act as a barrier to prevent his enemies from leaving. He could make some fire pillars, he could make the floor lava.
Alright, so tends to use 2 chakrams at the same time and has great control over fire.
Yes.
Interesting. Alrighty then, I think I might have an idea about how to make him. As with any of our characters, let's start with the ABCs. For the A is Ancestry, we're going to be choosing Human, because in all intents and purposes, Axel looks and acts just like most other humans.
Pretty much, yeah.
For his attribute boosts, we're going to be doing Constitution and Dexterity. Meanwhile, for his background, we've got Schemer. Whether willing or unwilling, you have been involved in many cutthroat political intrigue, and as such, they do gain the skilled feat of Hobnobber because of this. But they also gain a boost to Constitution and Strength for it. Now for C, we've got the Kineticist, someone who specializes in one of the 6 elements: air, earth, fire, metal, water, and wood. And since he is someone who's going to be really good at fire, that's the one we're going to be choosing. And at level 1, he gets 4 free boosts. So we're going to be choosing Strength, Constitution, Dexterity, and Charisma.
Because he is charismatic when it comes to his words.
Indeed. When choosing an ancestry, you also get to choose a heritage. For Axel, the heritage that I'm choosing is the Duskwalker. Your soul has been reborn as a Duskwalker, a planar scion with a connection to psychopomps, people who usher those from the dead.
Because being part of Organization 13, yeah, he is like a husk.
And being a Duskwalker, his body nor his spirit can become undead. So he's not coming back as another undead if he happens to die. As an ancestry feat, we're going to be choosing Willing Death, where if you are within 30 feet of an ally who takes damage that would reduce them to 0 HP, you can try and block some of that damage. Now for his class feat, we're choosing Weapon Infusion. This will allow him to take his fiery aura and turn it into an actual weapon in his hands. But he'll have to actually use it as an actual blessing. As a kineticist, he gets to choose one of two gates. He gets to open up just a single gate for one element, or dual gates for two elements. I've decided to go with just one element here, the fire element.
And that's good.
As such, he gets two fire feats that he can choose. For the first one I'm choosing, Burning Jet. A condensed burst of flame shoots behind you, propelling you forward with its sheer force. Next up we've got Scorching Column, which is an overflow technique. You shape a vertical column of extreme heat in a 10-foot diameter, 30 feet high. Now at level 2, we're going to be choosing a Dedication feat, which will alter his playing style. The dedication feat we're getting is the Dual Weapon Warrior Dedication. This will allow him to use two weapons at the exact same time, and even gives him access to the Double Slice Fighter feat. Secondly, we're also going to be giving him the skill feat of Charming Liar, where his charms allow him to win over those he lies to.
Pretty much right. Especially when it comes to covering for some of his friends by giving a good lie.
Does it hurt, Namine? Watching your two childhood friends fight, all because of you. You have my sympathies from the heart. But don't waste your time. We nobodies can never hope to be somebodies.
At third level, we're going to make Deception go from trained to expert, making it even better for him to try and lie to people. And he also gains a general feat. We're going to be choosing Weapon Proficiency. This lets him use his chakrams now, so he doesn't have to wait around and just...
Well, yeah, he pretty much does have his chakrams out in the open, sometimes summoned with his fire.
Then at level 4, we get Dual Thrower. Basically, this will allow him to do Double Slice, but now with throwing weapons. Kind of like the chakrams. And for his skill feat, we're going to be choosing Assurance. So he'll automatically be able to just say that he rolled a 10 to his skill once a day. And the skill we're choosing is Deception. Now, next up at level 5. Now, at level 5, he does get 4 more ability boosts. So, going to be choosing the same 4 as last time. Strength, Dex, Con, and Charisma. As for his skills, his society upgrades from Trained to Expert here. And he'll also gain the Ancestry feat of Sense Allies. Willing allies that are within 60 feet of him, who would otherwise be undetected, are now no longer hidden from him. Now as a level 5 Kineticist, he does also get a chance to either fork the path or expand his portal. Meaning he can add another element, or make the element that he currently has stronger. And I'm choosing to expand the portal, making it so that his Fire Blast do 1 dice size up from what they already are. Which means now, we get to go ahead and talk about his equipment. Let's start off with weapons. The man carries around 2 chakrams, and as such we're making them +1.
Hey there, Loot-cifer here. I'm just pointing out something that Jesus forgot to mention. Both of Axel's chakrams do have the returning rune on them. This way, after the attack roll is made, they will return to his grip.
His armor, on the other hand, is an armored cloak. A large, thick coat fitted with thin strips of metal at key locations along its length. But yeah, that is pretty much how we would make Axel, since the armored cloak would only give him a +1 to his AC with a dex cap of +3, and we don't have enough money to increase how strong that is. So, yeah, that is pretty much Axel. I'll be leaving his character sheet down in the description below. In the meantime, Keyblade, why don't you tell people where they can find you?
Oh, yes, you can find me on DeviantArt as RM Keyblade Mistress. You can find me on either Reviewers live streams on YouTube or Twitch, or Xandra Productions' live streams on YouTube on Fridays. I'm also on Twitter as at Keyblade_Mistress with the 1 S at the end. I don't know why the extension not adding 2 S's on there, but yeah, just 1 S.
Alright, now I'll make sure to have her links down in the description below. In the meantime, you all be safe, you all be awesome, and I will see you next time, my disciples.